Hello everyone and welcome back. So we were in the lesson number 5 from Vista, Should Wizard Hit Mommy? And let's do the recap of summary and we will go through all the question answers of this lesson. So this story starts with the daily routine that Jack had been following for 2 years with his daughter Jo. His daughter was 2 years old when the tradition started and today she was 4 years old. The tradition was that Jack would tell Joe a story out of his mind every day in the evening before going to bed. And also on every Saturday afternoon during her nap time. No, the issue was that it had been so long that he had been telling her stories that did not have any good ideas for stories left with him. Even Joe did not sleep during the story session anymore. So every day when he used to tell her story, the basic plot of the story used to be same, revolving around Roger, an animal who used to change every day. Roger used to have a problem and he would approach the wise owl for help, who would send him to the wizard. The wizard would solve Roger's problem but ask for more pennies than Roger had and would also give him a solution to go to fetch the pennies from a specific place. Then Roger would go to that place, fetch the pennies and would happily go back and play with his friends. After playing happily with his friends, Roger would go uh, home before it got dark to wait for his father, who would be on his way back from Boston. Then Jack would describe what all Roger and his family had for dinner, then end the story. On this specific Saturday afternoon nap, Jack used Joe that about which creature did she want to hear a story, to which she replied a sunk. So Jack started the story with Roger Sunk, who was very stinky animal. None of his friends liked to play with him. One day he went to the wise owl and shared his problem. The wise owl then told him to go visit the wizard. Then the son went to the wizard and shared his problem. The wizard then helped him to solve his problem and asked him how he wanted to smell. To this, Roger Sunk replied that he wanted to smell like roses did. With the wizard's magic, he started smelling like roses. Then he did not have enough pennies to pay to the wizard. So wizard told him to go to the magic well, turn around 3 times and he could find 3 pennies there which he could fetch and give to the wizard. The son did exactly what was told and got the wizard his pennies. Later, he went out and all the other animals gathered around him as he was smelling very good. But when he went home, his mother did not like the smell and asked who had made him smell like that. Roger Sunk told the whole story to his mom and his mother said that she liked his smell earlier and he smelled the way a little son was supposed to smell. So then the son told his mom that the other animals ran away from him because of the foul smell, but his mom said that she did not care. She took him right back to the wizard. As soon as the wizard opened the door, she gave him blow his head with umbrella, and the wizard changed the son's smell and he smelled foul again. While going back, the son heard the train coming. His father was coming on that train. They had dinner together. When the son was about to sleep, his mother came to him and told him that she loved him the way he was, and there was no need to change. The story ended there. But then Joe asked her father whether the animals ran away from the son after that to which he replied no. All of them had now got used to the way he smelled. Joe did not like the way the son's mother forced him and made him smell foul again. She wanted that her father should tell her another story the next day in which Wizard hits mummy back and refuses to change the son's smell back. Then Joe told her that he would see, and the main point of the story was that the son loved his mother more than any other animal in the woods, and that mommy knew what was right for him. He then told her to sleep as her baby mother was also sleeping. He then closed the door and went downstairs. His wife was painting the chair rail and he heard some footsteps above and then scolded Joe. The footsteps fainted. Then Claire asked him that it was a long story. To that he replied, "The poor kid." Then he watched his wife to the painting and working, but was very tired to help her. So he thought that their marriage was not in a good state and also that there was no solution to it. He also said that he didn't like talking to her or not touching her. So children, this was the story of the this lesson, Should Wizard Hit Mummy. Now we will go through the question answers which is going to come in your examination. So we will discuss some of the questions here in this video, and so that you can write properly all the question answers. So first question can be asked from this lesson is that how did Wizard help Roger sunk? This is a very important question. Usually it comes in the examination. You can write the answer in this way. Wizard asked Roger sunk what he wanted to smell like. Roger said he wanted to smell like roses. The wizard took his magic wand and chanted a spell, and his whole house was full of the smell of roses. Roger also smelt of roses, and in this way the wizard helped him by making him get rid of his bad smell. Now the second question, how did Joe want the story of Roger sunk to end? You can write this answer in this way. In the original story, Roger's mummy hits the wizard on the head with an umbrella. So the wizard makes Roger smell bad again. Joe wants the story to end the other way round. She wants the wizard to hit on the head of stupid mummy. She holds Roger's stupid mother responsible for making Roger smell bad again, so she wants her to be punished. Now the question number 3. Why did Joe think Roger's sunk was better off with the new smell? Question number 3. Why did Joe think Roger's sunk was better off with the new smell? You can write the answer in this way. Joe thought Roger's sunk was much better off with the new smell because of which he had been able to find so many friends and played with them happily. For her, Roger's sunk story should have ended on a happy note with this pleasant smell, because of which he was accepted by the other creatures as their friend. Moving to the fourth question. Why was Roger's skunk's mummy angry with him? What did she finally tell him? I repeat the question. Why was Roger Sung's mummy angry with him? What did she finally tell him? You can write the answer in this way, that Roger Sung's mummy was angry with him because she did not like her son smelling of roses. Roger was a sung, and so he must smell like one. She did not care for the fact that all other animals kept away from him because he smelled badly. He decided to take him back to that awful wizard so that he could get back his old smell. Now, the fifth question. How did Joe want the wizard to behave when Mummy Sung approached him? Answer is, Joe does not approve of the idea that Sung's mother should hit the wizard on his head. She wants, in fact, the wizard to spank stupid Mummy when she approaches him, as he does not let her son have a new pleasant smell so that he could befriend the other creatures. Now the sixth question. Why did Roger Sung visit the owl? What did the owl advise him? The answer is, Roger Sung visited the owl, who was a wise creature, to tell him about his pathetic problem and seek his advice on how he could solve it. The wise owl ruminates and advises the Sung to consult the wizard, who was sure to help him to overcome his problem. Now the seventh question. How did Roger Sung pay the wizard? The answer is, wizard demands even 7 pennies as fee to make Roger Sung smell like roses. Sung has only 4 pennies. The wizard tells him how and where to get the rest of the 3 pennies. Roger follows the wizard instructions and finds the 3 pennies in the magic well and pays the wizard the full amount. Now, eighth question. Which part of the story did Jack himself enjoy the most and why? You can write the answer this way. Jack enjoyed narrating the part of the story where Roger goes to the wizard's house. He imitated the wizard's voice by crunching up his face and somehow winning through his eyes. He felt being an old man suited him. He enjoyed the part where he mixed his own childhood humiliations and experiences with the narration of the story. Now, the ninth question. How does Joe want the story to end and why? Answer is, Joe is a child and her perceptive is rather different from that of her father. She lives in an idealized world where beauty and love are the supreme rulers. So she wants her father to change the end of the story. She wants that the wizard must take his magic wand and hit Roger's mummy. Roger's mother is evil for Joe, as she made the wizard make Roger smell bad again. So she feels the stupid mummy must be punished. Now the 10th question. How did the wizard help Roger Sung? Answer is, wizard asked Roger Sung what he wanted to smell like. Roger said he wanted to smell like roses. Wizard took his magic wand and chanted a spell, and his whole house was full of the smell of roses. Now Roger smelled of roses, and in this way wizard helped him by making him get rid of his bad smell. Now question number 11. How does Joe want the story to end? You can write the answer in this way. A child perceptive is different from an adult perceptive. For Joe, Roger Sung's mother is wicked and stupid, and she feels rather annoyed with her for making Roger smell bad again. She wanted a happy ending to the story, and so she insists that her father should tell her the story where the wizard should hit mummy in the end. Now question number 12. Why did Roger's son go in search of the wizard? So you can write the answer in this way. Everybody made fun of Roger's son because he gave out a bad smell. He was upset about this, so he met the old owl who advised him to go to the wizard who would help him and give him a good smell. Now question number 13. What did Joe want the wizard to do when Mummy Sung approached him? You can write the answer in this way. Joe wanted that when Mummy Sung approached the wizard, he should take the magic wand and hit Mummy over her head, instead of the mummy taking the umbrella and hitting the wizard over his head. And 14th question. Why does Joe insist that her father should tell the story with a different ending? I repeat the question. Why does Joe insist that her father should tell her the story with a different ending? Answer is, a child perceptive is different from an adult perceptive. For Joe, Roger Sung's mother is wicked and stupid, as she feels rather annoyed with her for making Roger smell bad again. She wanted a happy ending to the story, so she insisted her father should tell the story where the wizard should hit what mummy in the end. Now the 15th question. The same situation can be viewed through two different perspectives. How does should wizard hit mummy establish this point through the views of Jack and Joe? I repeat the question once again. The same situation can be viewed through two different perspectives. How does should wizard hit mummy establish this point through the views of Jack and Joe? You can write the answer in this way. Adults are mature, experienced, and have a practical approach. Their responses are tutored and their actions reflect their thoughts. But children are spontaneous with natural and tutored responses. Joe, a 4-year-old child, prefers to live in her world of dreams and fantasies. She would like to wreak the vengeance on Sung's mother and is annoyed because her father refused to accept her suggestion. The father has a mature perceptive, and so he views things beyond the face value and delves into the philosophical and moralistic aspect of the entire situation. The wizard, according to him, had interfered with nature and so deserved to be punished. Joe completely disagrees with her father, so for her, the baby Sung was right and it made perfect sense if the wizard hit the stupid mummy. Now we are moving to the question number 16. Why did Roger Sung want to change? The answer is, Roger Sung smelled so bad that none of the other creatures in woodland would play with him. Whenever he went out to play, all the other tiny animals would cry and run away, and Roger would stand there all alone and cry. so he wanted to change. Now question number 17. Why was Sung's story different from other stories narrated by Jack? You can write the answer in this way. Jo had never opposed the end of any other story narrated by Jack. She had never challenged her father's authority and never interrupted his narration earlier. Through this story, Jack wanted to prove that parents always know what is right. But Jo entirely disapproved of the ending of the Sung story. Now question number 18. Why did Roger Sung go to see the old owl? The answer is Roger Sung was ignored by his friends because he smelled awful. None of the other little woodland creatures would play with him. So he went to the wise old owl to seek a solution for his problem so that he would be accepted by his friends. Now the question number 19. How does Jo want the story to end? The answer is a child perspective is different from an adult perspective. So for Jo, Roger Sung's mother is wicked and stupid and she feels rather annoyed with her for making Roger smell bad again. So she wanted her happy ending to the story. So she insists that her father should tell her the story where the wizard should hit Mummy in the end. Now the question number 20. Why does Jack insist that it was wizard that was hit and not the mother? Answer is Jack insisted that it was the wizard that was hit and not the mother because he wanted to prove a point to Jo that the little Sung loved his mother more than he loved all the other little animals, and his mother knew what was right for him. Now question number 21. Why did Roger Sung go to visit the owl? You can write the answer in this way. Roger Sung visited the owl, who was a wise creature, to tell him about his pathetic problem and seek his advice on how he could solve it. The wise owl ruminates and advises Sung to consult with the wizard, who was sure to help him overcome his problem. Now question number 22. Why was Roger Sung's mother angry? On whom did she pour her anger? You can write the answer in this way. Roger Sung's mother was angry because the wizard had made her son smell like roses, which was not the way a little Sung should smell. She poured her anger on the wizard and hit him with an umbrella on his head. Now question number 23. Which do you think is a better ending of Roger Sung's story? Jo's or her father's? Why? I repeat the question. Which do you think is better ending of Roger Sung's story? Jo or her father's? Why? Answer is Jo's father did not want the wizard to hit the mother and wanted the Sung to have its original smell. Her father's ending of the story is better as it is more practical and realistic. Jo is a child and her perspective about the ending of the story is childish and immature. But her father views things on the philosophical level and thus makes his judgment from his adult perspective. Question number 24. Why did Roger Sung go to the owl? What advice did he get? You can write the answer in this way. Roger Sung was ignored by his friends because he smelled awful. None of the other little woodland creatures would play with him. So he went to the advised old owl to seek a solution for his problem so that he would be accepted by his friends. The owl advised him to go and see the wizard. Now question number 25. Why does Joe call Sung's mummy stupid? Why does Joe call Sung's mummy stupid? Answer is Joe calls Sung's mummy stupid because the mummy hit the wizard and forced him to make Sung smell bad again. Joe knew now again Roger Sung would have no friends. Moreover, Wizard was the hero according to Joe. And Roger's stupid mummy could not understand why Roger wanted to change his smell. Now the question number 26. How did Joe want the Sung story to end and why? Answer is, in the original story of Roger's mummy hits the wizard on the head with an umbrella. So the wizard makes Roger smell bad again. Joe wants the story to end the other way round. She wants the wizard to hit on the head of stupid mummy. She holds Roger, stupid mother, responsible for making Roger smell bad again, and so she wants her to be punished. For Joe, Roger's mother is a wicked and she is very annoyed with her for making Roger smell bad again. Joe is a child who lives in an idealized world which is ruined by beauty and love. So she wants her father to change the story ending wherein the wizard should eat the mummy with her magic wand and punish her for being stupid. Now question number 27. How does Joe react to the Sung story? Why? I repeat the question. How does Joe react to the Sung story? Why? Answer is, Joe reacts rather strongly to Sung's story. She totally disagrees with the story's ending and wants the wizard to hit Sung's mummy, who Joe thinks is stupid. Now question number 28. Why did Joe want the wizard to hit mummy? You can write the answer in this way. Joe wanted the wizard to hit mummy because she had hit the wizard and made him change Roger Sung's smell back to foul one. Joe wanted Roger Sung to smell like roses, so thought that he got the liberty to choose his own way and befriend other creatures. Question number 29. How did Jack try to convince his daughter that his ending of the story was the best? You can write the answer in this way. To convince Joe that his ending of the story was the best, Jack told her that a mother's decision should be honored. Roger Sung became happy later as he loved his mother more than he loved other creatures or animals. The mother wanted his son to be what he actually is. And later this other animal too got adjusted to his smell and befriended him. Now the 30th question. What was the basic plot of each story told by Jack? What was the basic plot of each story told by Jack? Answer is, the basic plot of each story told by Jack was about a small creature, usually named Roger, who had some problem and went with it to the wise old owl. The owl would tell him to go to the wizard, and the wizard performed a magic spell that solved the problem and then demanded payment in pennies. Now question number 31. Question is that, having got rid of his sting, what problem did Roger Sung face? I repeat, having got rid of his sting, what problem did Roger Sung face? Answer, after having got rid of his sting, Roger's tongue did not have the required 7 pennies to pay the wizard who had helped to solve his problem. He had only 4 pennies, and so when the wizard demanded 7 pennies, Roger's tongue began to cry. Now, the question number 32. What problem did Roger's son face when he went to play with his friends? How did he solve it? I repeat the question. What problem did Roger's son face when he went to play with his friends? How did he solve it? Answer is Roger's son smelled so bad that none of the other creatures of woodland would play with him. Whenever he would go out to play, all the other tiny animals would cry and run away. He solved his problem by going to the owl, who sent him to the wizard, who with his magic spell made Roger's son smell of roses. Now, question number 33. What is Mother Sung's role in the story? Answer is Mother Sung's role in the story is to make her son understand that it was important for him to retain his identity. She was absolutely against the idea that Roger Sung should have changed his smell to please and befriend other creatures. She wanted the other creatures to accept her son as he was. Now, question number 34. How did Joe want the story to end? Why? Answer is a child perspective is different from an adult perspective. For Joe, Roger Sung's mother is wicked and stupid, and she feels rather annoyed with her for making Roger smell bad again. She wanted a happy ending to the story, and so she insists that her father should tell her the story where the wizard should hit Mummy in the end. Now, question number 35. How are Jack's views on life different from those of Joe? Answer is Joe is a child and her views on life are rather different from those of her father. She lives in a make-believe world where beauty and friendship are the supreme rulers. Unlike Jack, who is an adult and has a mature perspective and can see beyond the superficial aspect of a situation. So children, we have discussed 35 questions and we have done the recap of summary of this lesson. So we have completed this lesson. So students, read the lesson properly and you will and as well as you watch this video, you will able to understand it properly. So until the next video, have a good day and bye from me.